Welcome to Hollywood Deli. I'm your host, Blue. So, listen, we're going to talk about the Royals. I never cover them, but the only reason why I'm covering them is because it's been messy. So, let's get into it. So, this woman is being drugged by her edges. Okay. So, first it started with her posting a picture of her and her kids that she later admitted was edited. And it was like such an uproar, such a big deal. And I'm like, what's the big deal? Professional photographers, when they take pictures, sometimes they touch up the pictures to make it look better. Maybe she wanted the picture to look better. And I don't know what the shaming of women who touch up the pictures of their children in them is, but I digress. So then she went quiet on us. And so then it was released that she had abdominal surgery. And immediately when I heard that, I was thinking cancer or something like, cancer. And so people were wondering where she's at. And then here comes a bomb being dropped. So the bomb being dropped was that her husband, Prince William, is actually having an affair with Rose Hansberry. Now, Rose Hansberry is someone of their inner circle, and it's always those women that are closest to you and your husband that sleep with your husband, especially if they got some kind of clout or power, as he does, because he's not an attractive man. But anyway, moving on from that. So it had been going on for a while that it was being said that there was a baby too in this whole affair. So this woman, instead of like doing what Kate does and is doing this whole like video and explaining herself, she talks through her lawyer and says that this isn't true. And it's like, sis, why are you getting a lawyer if it's not true? You need to dispel these rumors, and you waited 5 days too late to And this was according to the New York Post. So then I was listening to one of my favorite pop podcasts, and they're called Pop Apologists, and they cover the Royals and all kind of pop culture. And they were saying that they knew someone that was close to the situation, and that the rumors are in fact true that he does have a side baby, and that he's actually pretty open with Kate and not hiding the fact that he is sleeping with this woman. And I'm like, it's it's the same shit that his dad did to his mother. And it's just like, wow, like you saw what your mom went through, sort of. You were still a kid, but to turn around and do that to your wife and then to know that she's sick. So before she announced that she had cancer, he did a whole photo op. So he was getting dragged by the little bit of hair that he got because, Prince William is just completely bald up at the top. So he dragged that woman out of her sick bed to go out in public with him, do some kind of outing, of course, where there's millions of cameras to make sure that everybody thinks like everything is like perfect with them. So then she has to drag herself out of her sick bed again and do this video where she talks about her cancer diagnosis and how she had to explain it to her kids.
It has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that's appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay. As I've said to them, I am well and getting stronger every day by focusing on the things that will help me heal in my mind, body, and spirits. Having William by my side is a great...
Girl, he ain't by your side. He probably right now laid up with his bitch. And you sitting here doing this damn video. It's really sad she has to do this video. But the main reason why she's doing this and explaining what's going on with her is because the people of England have demanded to know what she's doing, why is she getting surgery? Because she's a public servant, and so they're getting paid through the government through their taxes, and so they feel entitled to know her business. And I think that's just too damn nosy. Too damn nosy. Now the sarcastic me was like, yeah, well, they are the equivalent of people on welfare because they yeah, they're doing some kind of work. I really don't understand the royal lifestyle, but whatever. They're doing some kind of service for the people, and so they're workers, but it's the equivalent of being on welfare because their entire lives are paid for by the people. And so they feel entitled to their health information. I think that's just ridiculous. But the sarcastic me was like, yeah, well, they on welfare, so they might as well go ahead and give up the details. But now that I find out it's cancer, I'm like, y'all need to mind your fucking business. And the fact that she even has to reveal this is just so distasteful. Who knows what she's going through? Who knows how? It's clearly the cancer is bad because she had to have like upper abdominal surgery, and y'all are dragging her out of her sick bed to explain herself. And it's just like, y'all got a lot of nerve over there in England. That's just too damn nosy for me, too much. But I hope everything goes well for her. I hope that she makes a speedy recovery. She does have really young children, so I would hate to see something happen to her. Um, you know, someone could argue that this is karma for her because apparently she did treat Megan pretty terribly when she was over there. And so I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but this is really sad, this situation, because also not even just her having cancer, the grandpa, King Charles, has cancer. And we don't know how bad his cancer is, but it looks like her husband might be stepping into the king role sooner than later. And her, the queen role, well, they said she would be the queen consort. As a queen consort, she wouldn't have the same power as a king. She would just be, it would just be a status symbol of saying that she's the queen consort. It's not the same as when Queen Elizabeth was reigning. She was in control, making all decisions. Queen consort is just a sidekick, pretty much. And that's what she would be. And it's just like, I wouldn't want these people's lives. I would not want Kate's life at all. I don't give a damn about the riches and all the attention. Fuck that. Her life seems stressful. She looks stressed. I'm sure she's stressed about her illness, and then this man out here being trifling while she's sick. He up here laying up with someone that's in their inner circle. It's just a mess. But anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you leave 5-star rating. Y'all have a good night.